Today we're talking all about hair loss and how to fix it for us over 50 gals. That's coming up next. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'm so excited about today's video because I've got something really good to share. I've been doing a ton of research on hair loss for us over 50 gals, and I think I've got something that's really going to work for us. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. Over 50 hair loss, I've got it. Do you too? I know it looks like my hair is very thick, and as a matter of fact, it is. But there are some areas that I have lost the hair follicles, and I've been working to find something that will really work in a healthful way to restore hair in the areas where I no longer have any. I've spent quite a while researching what I think is going to be the very best process for working on restoring my thinning and absent hair follicles. You might have noticed that I always part my hair on one particular side. Well, the reason is that I'm very bald in a male pattern way on this side. As a matter of fact, my male pattern baldness looks exactly like my dad's did, so thanks, Pop. Anyway, I have done quite a bit of research and sourced some products and put together a process that I think is really going to help address that hair loss on my head. Now, when I do these types of videos, I generally go through the whole process first and then share with you my results. I'm not going to do that this time because I think you might want to come along with me if you have hair loss of your own. And the reason is that I am 99.9% sure that this is really going to be an effective process to restoring hair. And I'll tell you why. I have done so much research, and there are so many clinical studies on how to regrow hair in a very healthful, holistic, natural way that I'm really confident that this is going to be a very effective treatment. And I thought it might be fun for all of us that are having hair loss and want to address it to do it together. That way we can share our results and share pictures and that sort of thing. As you can see from the pictures, I'm experiencing what is called a male pattern hair loss. And that is right above my temples. My hair growth has really thinned in this area. So this area on both sides of my head is where I'm going to be focusing the products that I'll be using. If you decide to launch in on this along with me, I want to encourage you to do some research on your own. There really are hundreds of medical studies showing the process that I'll be sharing today as being very effective. But I want to make sure that you do your own research so that you feel like it's appropriate for you. I haven't started using any of these products or any of these processes yet because I wanted to share it with you first. I'm going to launch in tonight after filming this video, so I will probably be about a week or so into the process. But jump on right away if you're interested, and we can all do this together. I think it'll be fun. The hair growth process that I'm going to be using really has 3 steps to it. The first is derma rolling. The second is adding a peptide complex. And the third is massage. What I've discovered from my research is that derma rolling is very effective at stimulating hair growth. What I have read is that a 1.5 needle derma roller is really the most effective for the scalp area. But here's the sticky wicket. It's very hard to find a 1.5 derma roller these days. I don't know why. I went on to Amazon and I would get lured in by them saying it was a 1.5 derma roller. Well, it wasn't. They were just using that in the title to entice me in, and then it was a completely different size. The only really quality 1.5 derma roller that I have found is from a company called Gen Amber. If you look on the Gen Amber website, you'll see that they really do a beautiful job of putting together their derma rollers. And please know that all derma rollers are not created equal. This particular derma roller is a 1.5, as I stated, and it has individual needles, which is what you want to look for when you're looking for a derma roller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the derma roller on my scalp one time a week. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to clean that area with alcohol, and then I'm going to run that derma roller over the area in a cross hatch pattern. I want to make sure that I've really worked that area with the derma roller, because this is really going to help stimulate growth in that area. It will probably only take a minute or two to do both sides of my head. I'm going to go ahead, clean the derma roller with alcohol and put it back in the case. On the nights that I derma roll, that's all I'm going to do, and I'm going to do that one night a week. For me, when I'm doing an extra process or a weekly process, I always do it on Sunday night, just because that helps me remember to do it. Sunday nights are the nights that I do my special treatment, so I'm going to be adding derma rolling my scalp in the areas where I'm looking for hair regrowth on Sunday nights. For the hair regrowth serum, I'm going to be using a product from the company Haielle. You may have heard me talk about Haielle before. I am using their whole line of hair care products. I love this company. It is a small company started by a young man from Venezuela who had substantial hair loss because of some stress in his life, and he decided to put together a product line to support his own hair regrowth. I really am such a fan of the company. They are a small company doing it right. They produce clean products in an ethically sourced, sustainable way. I am such a fan of this company. They have a product in their line called the Complete Recovery Complex, and this is what I'm going to be using as the serum to support my hair growth. I like this serum so much because it doesn't contain any drugs. It doesn't contain GMOs, parabens, sulfates. Very, very clean. And it also contains peptides, which I was so thrilled about because I had such good luck with my eyelash growth serum that has peptides in it. So I really know the power of peptides to support hair growth. In addition to peptides, this also contains apple stem cells. Haielle does have more information about the efficacy of this hair growth serum on their website. I'm going to be using this serum in the evenings on the nights that I don't derma roll. This has a very, very cool delivery system. Push the button right here, and that's going to fill up the dropper. I'm then going to take the dropper, put a couple of drops on the areas that I want to treat, massage that in, and then use a scalp massager to really work the product into my scalp. Have you used one of these? These are so good, they feel great. One of the reasons that I chose this product to use is that it's not oil-based. In other words, when I use this on my scalp, I'm not going to have to wash my hair because there's no oil in it. I have actually placed it on my scalp a couple of times. It really is a lovely formula. The formula also protects skin cells and really targets the main cause of hair loss. Both of these products have really proven to support hair growth, and I think together they're going to be really a 1-2 punch. I mentioned the hair massager. If you've never used one of these, you're going to love me for it. It feels so good. I've had this one for quite a while. I will try to find one and link one down below. This feels so good on your head, you're going to want to do it all over, and I do. It really is that yummy. I also keep it in my shower for when I wash my hair. I kind of use this to work the products into my hair. It feels so good. To recap the protocol that I'll be using to address the hair loss on my own scalp, I'm going to be derma rolling with a 1.5 derma roller one time a week, and I'm going to do that on Sundays. On the rest of the nights of the week, that's 6 nights per week, I'm going to use the Haielle Complete Recovery Complex. This is a peptide and stem cell serum that really supports hair loss. When I have the serum onto my scalp and I've rubbed it in, I'm going to use my hair massager to really stimulate that area and work that product into the skin. That is my procedure for how I'm going to address the male pattern hair loss on my own head. If you're looking to regrow hair on any area of your head, I hope that you'll join me. I think it'll be fun for us to do it together. If you do decide to join in, absolutely take pictures. It is so important to have before and after pictures because I can promise you, and this has happened to me over and over and over again, what happens along the way is always different than what I think is going to happen. So having those pictures to document your process is really important. So that's my new process that I'm going to be implementing to address the hair loss on my over 50 head. I hope you found this useful, fun, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.